The Enchanted Chessboard of Panipat. A tale of strategy and courage. In the heart of India, many centuries ago, there stood a vast and sun-drenched plain near Panipat, known for witnessing the great battles that shaped the land's history. Our story begins with a young boy named Arjun, whose grandfather, a wise old man with a flowing white beard and twinkling eyes, owned a mystical chessboard. This was no ordinary chessboard. It was carved from ancient wood and inlaid with precious stones, and each piece was said to possess the spirit of a warrior from the first battle of Panipat. One starlit evening, as Arjun played with the chessboard, he was drawn into a magical world where he found himself standing on the very plain of Panipat. Before him were two great armies, the chess pieces come to life. He met a wise advisor, a man with a long black beard and piercing eyes, clad in shimmering chainmail. The advisor told Arjun that he was chosen to lead one of the armies as they were destined to replay the battle each night, and only a true leader with a pure heart could break the cycle. Arjun's heart raced as he took command of his army. Each soldier, horse, and elephant was an animated chess piece, their eyes glowing with anticipation. The enemy commander, a fierce warrior with a red turban and a hawk perched on his shoulder, challenged Arjun to a duel of strategy. The ground trembled under the weight of the two armies facing each other, ready for the command to engage. The battle commenced with the thunderous roar of elephants and the clashing of swords. Arjun maneuvered his pieces with deft precision, but for every move he made, the enemy commander countered with equal cunning. As the night progressed, Arjun realized that brute force alone would not win this battle. He needed to outsmart his adversary with a strategy that no one had ever dared to use before. Suddenly, Arjun noticed a pattern in the enemy's attacks and devised a bold plan. He sacrificed his most powerful piece, the queen, to lure the enemy into a trap. This move shocked both armies, for the queen was considered the heart of the force. The enemy commander, with a grin of triumph, took the bait and captured the queen, not realizing his grave mistake. With the enemy's attention fixed on the queen, Arjun executed his masterstroke. His hidden knight swept across the board with grace and ferocity, breaking through the enemy lines and creating disarray. The enemy commander's grin faded as he witnessed his forces crumbling before this unforeseen assault. Arjun's heart pounded with hope as he pushed forward, seizing the advantage. The battle raged on, and Arjun's army gained ground, but the enemy commander was not yet defeated. In a twist of fate, the commander revealed his secret weapon, a giant trebuchet that launched fireballs across the field. Arjun's forces dodged and weaved, but the relentless barrage threatened to overwhelm them. It was then that Arjun remembered the wise advisor's words about the pure-hearted leader. Drawing upon the courage within his heart, Arjun rallied his pieces for one final charge. With a passionate cry, he led his knights in a daring assault against the trebuchet. As they approached, the trebuchet crumbled, not by force, but by the sheer will of Arjun and his army's unity and bravery. The enemy commander, now humbled and defeated, bowed before Arjun, acknowledging his leadership and valor. As the first light of dawn touched the battlefield, the chess pieces transformed back into lifeless wood and stone. The plains of Panipat were silent once more. Arjun found himself back in his grandfather's house, the enchanted chessboard before him. He had broken the spell, freeing the spirits of the warriors to rest at last. His grandfather smiled knowingly, for he had always believed in Arjun's destiny to be a leader of great wisdom and courage.